Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have got a new Prime Battle event. I mean, this one does matter right here because this is Dr. WHEELO. Just like in a stunning turn, Dr. WHEELO has finally been introduced into Dokkan. Dr. WHEELO, who's in almost no games. I mean, of course he's in like Dragon Ball Heroes, but even like so many of the games like Xenoverse and stuff like that, because he is just a brain and a giant robot, right? Like he's not in Legends because Legends hasn't done giant characters yet. I'm sure they will eventually. It's just like WHEELO hasn't had much opportunity for representation at all, right? Now, I'm not the biggest fan of them releasing him as a Prime Battle LR. It's just, Dr. WHEELO's a character. I don't see them releasing 80 versions of Dr. WHEELO, right? Probably not. And I would have liked this guy to get a Dokkan Fest. I think they could have done like a Dokkan Fest for him. It would have been pretty cool. Let's just jump over quick and see if there's any like interesting info for us to take a look at. So we want to, of course, this is a Prime Battle event to grind up. Mad scientist who seeks the strongest body, sure. I think one issue with Dr. WHEELO 2 is that a lot of the free-to-play characters recently have been very good, actually. But, I don't know. LR Dr. like, he's, like, okay if, like, we can get a bunch of his defense links active and stuff like that. But, Dr. WHEELO is certainly not, the most insane character ever released, right? So let's jump in. Prime Battles have this same format. Stage 1 is where we'll actually grind up the character. Stage 2, we grind up medals to awaken him to TUR. And then Stage 3, we will grind up medals to awaken him to LR. Okay, so I do have to build a free-to-play team here. Now, Dr. WHEELO, he's AGL. I just want to take a look at one quick thing. Did they give us... No. Okay, I'm going to build a team real fast. And then we'll come right back. I'm not sure in which direction we're going to go with a team. I'll probably just go very generic. Remember, Dr. WHEELO is AGL, so we'd want to get as much tech characters as possible here. Alright, we'll probably just go in with something like this. Just get like a lot of like rainbow orb changers, characters who could generate ki for us and stuff like that. I do think, yeah, this is crazy. So we're finally fighting inside of Dr. WHEELO's, I don't know, palace or castle or whatever the hell it is. Finally fighting in here. There is a lot from this movie that they could add into Dokkan. That's the thing, man. Like, we could easily... It's pretty cool how you get Goku, Krillin, and Roshi kind of together, fighting Dr. WHEELO. I think that would actually make for a really cool LR. I think it would work really, really effectively if we could get that. Now this Gohan right here, the Dragon Ball Hero Gohan, remember, this is a character who, it's like, we look at his kit, evaluating him maybe from like a red zone type perspective or something like that, and it's like, yeah, maybe we could do a little bit better. But when we talk about taking this boy into a free-to-play like type of environment, this superhero Gohan is going to be massively powerful, right? Like it's always, it's important to understand that with a lot of some of these characters, like, oh, they didn't give him quite enough. But then when there's events like this, or maybe like the support memory event, I do think that superhero Gohan, he's actually going to be very impressive for some of these stages for sure. Okay, so there's my first copy of Dr. WHEELO in Dokkan, dude. Just absolutely, like, it really is crazy to think about, like, Dr. WHEELO being added into Dokkan. Oh my god. All right, let's go. This is one of the things I've been talking about forever, by the way. And one of the main things with that Gohan I should mention is, remember, Gohan with his first attack does guaranteed crit. In a Prime Battle environment, I would imagine that Gohan is probably going to be one-shotting these phases, like, all the time. And then remember that LR Prime Battle Goku, he's definitely going to be too strong for this event as well. So I think, like, Prime Battle Goku, like, him getting his attacks off, is just going to lead to Dr. WHEELO getting crushed. Now, I know a lot of people are not the biggest fans of the way Prime Battle events are structured, right? Where, you have to do these stages an awful lot in order to build up these characters. But I don't think it's really that big of a deal anymore, because of the fact that they gave us auto. Auto, to me, changes things drastically. I like it. I don't like. Dokkan certainly is a game that's kind of like meant to be like a little bit more casual on how like you could play it and stuff like that. Like something you could pull out, you know, you're in line at the movie theater or something like that. You pull it out and you know you start up a stage or something like that. That's why like auto is actually so good for Dokkan. And I think auto dramatically lowers like the annoyance of these prime battles. Has there what was the last prime battle before Dr. WHEELO? Was it LR Kid Gohan? I actually might be. Let me just quickly take. I think was it LR Kid Gohan. I actually can't remember when the last prime battle was. I think no, it's Tien, wasn't it? I think the last prime battle was LR Tien. Yeah, Tien is the one. So Tien was up with auto, but I just feel like with auto, it does make the grinding for these just really not so much of an issue, right? Like, I don't know. And I never really have a problem, like, you know, setting these stages to grind on auto while I'm, you know, doing other things. I don't know, uploading videos or cooking or whatever it is that I'm actually doing. So I don't really have too much of a problem with the Prime Battle format here. I do wish Dr. WHEELO maybe was a little bit stronger. The problem is like the way Dr. WHEELO is as a character. It's like very difficult to make Dr. WHEELO like, you know, gonna mesh well with like villain teams. They definitely could have given him big bad bosses, which is something that could have helped, but like Dr. WHEELO is exactly the type of character who needed to be either a support unit or a strong defensive unit. Those are like the things we would have wanted from a Dr. WHEELO unit, right? Because I feel like the way this card is constructed right now, it is very difficult to kind of like why would I run Dr. WHEELO? It is nice that he's on some sort of like very weaker niche teams, but I do think like if they're gonna drop a Prime Battle LR, Prime Battle LRs could be a little bit better because Tien was also not very good. I think Dr. WHEELO's animations are fine too, right? Because Dr. WHEELO, you know, he does have an intro and an active skill as a free-to-play character. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're fighting him in space now. Yeah, because kind of like the last attack WHEELO does, he goes up into space. Sure. Dude, I am kind of bummed. I do wish WHEELO had gotten a Dokkan event. I wish all these characters had gotten Dokkan events. That is what would have been really good, I think, for a lot of this stuff. I don't know. Oh, we got 15 medals right out of the gate. There we go. Perfect. So I'll get to grinding. We'll get Dr. WHEELO grinded up, hopefully pretty fast here. There's actually so much stuff Dokkan dropped today. We got the Dragon Ball story. We got this. I gotta, you know, grind Turles' Dokkan event, get all the characters done, get all the characters awakened. Like there's actually just so much like stuff Dokkan has dropped. And of course I gotta get to. Oh, dude, I still have to. I have to sort my box out after the summons as well. So much. So here he is, finally introduced into Dokkan after a million billion years. We have Dr. WHEELO. And again, not really on too many categories. And his links, you know, things like scientists and mechanical menaces and stuff like that are definitely not in the greatest spot. So I guess let me know what you guys think of Dr. WHEELO. I am very pleased, of course, that they added him into the game, but there's still so much more from that movie that they could do. You know, Brainwash Piccolo, Dr. Cochin, a lot of the Bio Warriors. They could get like a card or something like that. Like I do wish that they kind of like did the proper like, you know, sweep of these movies. The first Scarlet Jr. movie they got to go back to. This movie they got to go back to. They need to go to the Lord Slug movie as well. There's a lot still from some of the early Dragon Ball Z movies that I do think that they need to finish up. So Let me know what you guys think of Dr. Willow. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.